So Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be fighting in Brooklyn on March 1st at the Barclays Center, and it's going to be a big fight. Or is it, against Lamont Roach? Obviously, this isn't the fight we wanted. This isn't the fight we asked for. I kind of owe you guys an apology because I was saying that, you know, because it was canceled initially, the fight at the end of the year with Lamont Roach, they canceled that fight. I was saying, yeah, they probably found out that the boxing world wasn't happy about this Lamont Roach fight, so they're going to find a new opponent. Looks like I was wrong because they're going through with this Lamont Roach fight, and I can't lie, I'm pretty disappointed about it just because I know how much, you know, the fans want to see Tank get tested again. I think we all got so excited for him and Ryan Garcia when they went at it. Even Frank Martin was a, you know, interesting test because we saw that whole relationship he had with Derrick James and Earl Spence Jr. And then we saw, you know, the outcome of that fight, Tank ultimately, you know, stopping Frank Martin, hitting him with that uppercut, and then ultimately, you know, ending it all. But I just don't get it. I don't get this fight at all. You know, I know they're trying to make the narrative. They've seen each other in the amateurs. Apparently, they fought each other in the amateurs 2 times in the same tournament, and I think Tank won both of them, but Lamont Roach believes in his opinion that the judges should have gave it to him. So he has an argument to say, you know, I am the more experienced guy when you compare me to Frank Martin, you know, and all that. I'm better than Ryan Garcia and all this. I'm not weight drained like Ryan was. I'm not weight drained like Mario Barrios is. But the thing that he does have in common with a opponent of Tank's is Leo Santa Cruz. You know, he's coming up in weight, and that's what's dangerous. You know, Lamont Roach is a really good fighter. Beat Hector Luis Garcia, won his last fight by stoppage, and he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong, this kid's good. He's a really good fighter. It's just the size. You can't ignore it. You know, we have weight classes for a reason, and you're talking about Tank, a guy that can knock out probably your favorite 147 pounder, and then he's fighting a guy that's coming up from 30. So how can I really look at this fight and really get excited? Because as good as Lamont Roach is, and he's a very good fighter, he's a very compact and, you know, short shot fighter, isn't too flashy, but, you know, can get off his combinations and be effective in the ring. So this isn't anything to take away from him. But if you're talking about Tank, like I said before, a guy that could probably knock out your favorite 147 pounder and is fighting a guy that's coming up from 30 and has been at 35 and is a champ at 35, how can I really respect this fight, you know, as opposed to fighting a guy like Tio, Devin, or Ryan Garcia rematch? You know, it's just difficult. It's difficult. As much as I like Tank, he's my favorite fighter to watch right now. I think he's definitely carrying boxing alongside Ryan Garcia in terms of just being entertaining, you know, both inside and outside the ring. I just really don't think this fight does anything for him. I don't think it proves anything. You know, you're beating a professional. You know, that's baseline though. You know, we want to see you, you know, as you're 30 years old, we want to see you in the best fights possible. We want to see you in the ring with guys like Shakur. We want to see you in the ring with guys like Devin or Vasily Lomachenko. I know he tries to make the Lomachenko fight happen, but he does it when you know, Loma's already up in age. And, you know, if he gets that fight, great. But ultimately, Lamont Roach isn't the fight that we were looking for, but it is official. March 1st, I got the press conference notification that they're going to be coming here. I think, you know, in a few days to Brooklyn to start promoting the fight. But it's definitely not the fight that, you know, the boxing fans wanted to see. The casual fans aren't going to be happy about this one because they're going to be like, who the heck is Lamont Roach? And the real boxing fans are going to be like, why the heck is Tank fighting Lamont Roach when he's coming up from 30? He's a good fighter, but I don't think he's going to have the firepower to deal with a guy like Tank Davis when he drowns him in deep water. I don't see it happening. Tank's just too good right now, and that's why it's a little bit disappointing to see Lamont Roach as the name, you know, going up against Tank because he's good, but come on, he's coming up from 30 against a guy who has legit pop at 35. So he's gonna have a tough night in the office, but the one thing is that, you know, he's seen Tank before. A lot of these guys aren't, you know, sure what to expect against Tank, so they go in there and they say, okay, this is it, and then Tank starts turning it up. If Lamont Roach has seen all that before, maybe he'll have the confidence that'll will him to you know, upset victory over Gervonta Tank Davis. But that would be crazy, but I wouldn't bet my money on it. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about Lamont Roach and fighting Tank Davis on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next Nabs boxing video. Peace.
That's going to do it for another Naz Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Man Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.